Well, this is going to be a 2-day video, and the goal is to get all this wood whitewashed and installed, and then I got wood to put on the stairs and on the front of the porch. So hopefully over these 2 days we can get that done. We got a whole crew here. Sarah's here, Beatrice is here. I don't know where she be. There she is. Hey buddy. There's Sarah. Here you go.
Thank you. This looks a little too white, huh?
Yeah, I'll put a little more water in. Hey.
You're allowed to have one.
What do you have? What do you have? You cow bone? You little Hey. Give me that. Give me that. Hey. Hey. Give me that. Give. What is it? Give it. Hey, let go. Let go. B. Let go. This is why she failed out of guide school. That's what she had. Big cow tooth. Alright, you want me to put more water in it?
I don't know, what do you think?
Interesting technique there. Straddling the board. Sarah just realized that these boards that I got are from Hancock Lumber, and anyone from the great state of Maine will recognize where those are from. Alright, well, Sarah's painting. I'm going to pop this thing off and dig out this and put some stones in here, and then put some boards on here and some boards here. Look, Sarah. Portable staircase. At least this mud is soft now. Last time I was here it was like a rock trying to dig it out. Manual tamping. This concrete sat in a building that I was working on for a while, so it's kind of partially got wet, but for this purpose, this is probably the perfect use for it. I'm going for a dry pack consistency that's like probably what you'd make a sandcastle with at the beach, or something a little drier than that. And hopefully we can get it. This should probably be good, honestly, once I mix it. That's probably enough. This is getting closer. It's Still a little bit dry, but once you can see, it's not holding, but once you can pack it into like a mud ball, it's pretty good. All right. See that? That's pretty good. So again, this is not, I'm not doing like a normal concrete thing. This is going to be a dry pack mud bed, and then we'll be able to set the stones in it and kind of get them the level we want. So that's why I'm doing it this consistency.
Do they help? Nope.
No. Keep a little slurry. Dip the stones in.
Looks like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah. You want to do this part?
Flip back around to the back of it. Need some help?
All right, I got these back on. They're relatively level. I had to shim this one side right here, but I'm not too worried about it. And then, of course, I got this big lip of dirt down here that I'll just have to kind of dig out and level. But now these are back on. I know I'll probably get a couple comments on using screws there. I used 2 screws on each one, so there's 6 screws holding it in. I'm not worried about it, but if it ever starts to feel like it's moving, then I can do something about it. They're not going very far in.
Oh, you want them further?
That's fine. What's a big one?
Honey, when they land, they break up anyway. Oh, that one went really far. Oh,
Still
it's
going. That's how you gotta do them all.
Yahtzee.
Sarah finished those boards, so I finished the deck, and they're all dry, so we're gonna start putting this pine up on this wall again. All right, I got a couple questions. Last time I showed everything getting turned on. Mainly it was like, don't you want to be able to turn it off and on with one switch? And basically I can. Like, if I want to turn off all my DC stuff, like this is the main right here, I could just only turn that off and I could leave everything else on. Same with AC. I mean, this is the main for the AC. I could just flip that. And then I've just got more level of customizability. So this this up here protects the wires that come off the panels and feed down to the charge controllers. And then this one protects the wires that go from the controllers to the battery. And then it also protects my battery charger. But I can shut a bunch of switches off, or I can just shut one or two if I want. It's just a matter of preference, and I just shut them all down by habit. So we came in here to turn on the inverter, which that's pretty easy. Just go like that. We should hear the air compressor kick in a second. If it needs air. There it goes. Get it all the way up against it. Go on there. 113 and a half.
He's paranoid I'm going to hit something.
Alright, so I put nailers in between every one of these loft floor joists, and this blue, let's see if we can get up there so you can see it. This blue board that you could see before I put everything on, that's called a let-in ledger. It's notched into these 2x6 wall studs, and just notching it in, it supports these without any possibility of, like, you know, shear of these bolts giving way or anything. So it's just a stronger way to do balloon framing. So now we got the toughest cuts coming up, trying to notch one into this thing. Oh God, I'm probably gonna have to cut the back of the groove all the way off to get it on. Alright, let's give you guys a close-up. There's probably tricks to doing this better, but I don't know what they are. Every beam is a little bit off, so there's, you know, some angled gaps and whatnot, but I think all in all nobody will really focus on that. let's take a look at what we got done. Still got one more thin piece to do up there. Probably bring a table saw down and rip one. And then we got these cut in over here. Looking pretty good. Got a bunch of stuff up there in the loft, so I'm not doing that yet. Gotta get that out of the way. This corner came out pretty good. Thinking I might even leave it without putting a piece of trim there, just because it doesn't bother me much, but if it starts to bother me, it'll be easy enough to throw some trim up. And I've got a good supply of boards. I got like maybe 20 12-foot boards here and a bunch of scraps, so I'm feeling pretty confident I'll have enough to get this side here done. And then the last thing still under consideration is what to do on this wall. Let me hear your thoughts on that. We've got some thoughts, but I'd love to hear your guys' suggestions, and I can reserve the right to ignore them or do as I see fit. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for today. I spent a lot of time doing recreation and, you know, enjoying the journey. The journey is the reward. When I'm doing this stuff, I like to take my time. You know, I'm not trying to rush. It's always gonna be here for me. And when I rush, I make mistakes, so I just go my own pace, and what I get done, I get done. And if I'm not working, I'm enjoying myself, and that's how we're doing this. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.